Good afternoon. Welcome aboard GAYLE FORCE. My name is Scott Whitaker. I am captain on board. GAYLE FORCE is a 2003 Vripack design Dogger's bank, 96 foot. She's a 200 gross ton steel, ice spec. We have about 11,300 gallons of fuel. You've just walked through a formal salon area, which is seating for 6, 7. This would be our dining area where we can comfortably seat 6. We have been able to put 8 here. We have our wine chiller. It's over here on the side of the sideboard. Full china crystal cabinets, as you'd expect in most Dutch yachts. Everything's built in and fiddled. We have a wet bar in this area. So GAYLE FORCE has 7 different levels to her. I'm going to take you down to the 2nd level, beginning at the master stateroom. Full beam master. The master is set over a primary area of our fuel, which is about 8,000 gallons in this area, through 4 tanks. One of the things I like to point out about the boat is all of our tile and marble stonework is still all original. She has a full-size shower with a steam generator. The joinery in the boat, I like to mention that we've done over 50,000 miles in the last 3 years. And if you look at the joinery in the boat, everything is still very, very tight. It's just definitely one of my favorite features of the build. A lot of the raised paneling and details. It's really a full-size walk-in closet. Moving forward, we go up to the 3rd level, and this would be guest laundry area. Then we have the stew closets. Going forward into this would be our twin, and we have one of our Pullman down, so you can see the boat has 2 Pullmans. Twin has a Pullman, and the Queen has a Pullman on the other side, but you get an idea of how a Pullman would work within the cabin. Both heads are mirrored between the twin, this head on this side. As said, this would be the Pullman, the same on the twin. This would come down so that you could have 3 in here. There's an escape hatch between the bulkhead here, between the captain's cabin and the Queen area, in case we had a fire. Here in the guest head, you'll notice that all of our appliances are all gold plated. It actually makes cleanup real nice. About 2 years ago, we changed all of our appliances. They're 50 hertz appliances. So we put new stove, new oven, dishwasher, the washers and dryers, both in the crew area and in the guest areas. We have a day head off of the starboard side of the galley. So we have separation partition doors if you wanted to close off between the formal dining and the galley area. A real nice touch. Keeps the odors and the people. Coming forward into the bridge, much of GAYLE FORCE's equipment is what you'd find common on a 50-meter boat. We have the SAT-C, our new communication, 1-meter VSAT, the V7 VSAT, all seamless transfer on our power, new AIS, our GPS's primaries, 2. Everything on GAYLE FORCE that when we have done our work to her is either duplicated or triplicated in system so that we don't have any downtime in operation. New flat screen dash, and we run 2 25 kW radars. We run Transys, we run Time Zero, and we run NavNet as nav suites along with full complement of charts. So here we have the 6th level, which we call our activities deck. We usually set up our gym equipment here. You see we have a rack over for our boards, and the hot tub is back aft here. 6-person tub. Our gear locker is off to the side. We have 2-person Hobie kayaks on each side. And then this is one of our deck freezers up here for additional, either for meats or for our trash. We have a 20-foot AB with a 80-horse jet pump as our primary tender. So here we are on the bridge deck. We have another dining area. It's a real comfortable, casual area for people to sit when we're at anchor. It's real nice. Have a barbecue up here, propane bottles on both sides, cooler, sink, ice maker, and the bridge where things happen. This is stepping out onto the aft deck. You can see she's a spacious aft deck, really a nice place to sit. It stays out of the breeze, and we can seat 8 to 10 people out here. Generally, we have a lot of meals out in this area. Gale Force also has these 2 wing doors on each side to help cut the breeze down the side deck, which helps. We also have a full enclosure on the back of the boat, and we have about 70,000 BTUs of heating and cooling that come out from under the table. So depending on the climate and what you're cruising in, you can cool the area or you can warm the area. So it's a real functional area. Passerelle is in the locker here. We do have a kedge anchor, stern anchor on board. We've used it quite a bit. So anchor's on the back, chain comes out the back. This is going into our lazarette. We run a unique inverted system. So we have a 408 and a 240 inverted system on board with a 400 amp DC generator as our number 3 backup to our generation system. So we actually can run full house load on one generator, our second generator, and on our third DC generator if we are without our AC chiller plants. Full dive gear, ice makers. Going forward, we're coming into the engine room. Naiad hydraulic system, shouldered on both sides by 45 kW kilopack John Deere generators. Load bank, Cabova furnace, which we use for heating our hot tub, and we also can heat our interior chiller loop. Gale Force is moved with 2 Series 60 MTUs at 425 horse. They actually move us very, very efficiently. We have a range of 6,500 miles pretty easily on 2 engines, and that can be stretched if you want to run on one engine. We have a seamless transfer system, and all of our DC and AC switchboards have all been updated. Thank you for taking the tour today. I'm Scott Whitaker.